Good morning, boys and the girl. Once again, we are here back to solve the sample paper so that we get familiarized with the term 1 exam question paper. As I said, there are 3 sections in the question paper: section A, section B, section C. Overall, you have to answer 50 questions. Okay, internal choice is there in every section. As we discussed in the previous meeting, we have choices in every section. Now, in every section, like section A has got MCQs with a statement and 4 alternatives. You have to rule out the wrong ones, arrive at the right one. Section B is more of reasoning and understanding. As I told you, it is based on A and R, assertion and reasoning type questions, wherein you have to think and answer, right? Now section C, it is case study questions. That means one paragraph will be there, below that paragraph there will be questions, and sometimes in this diagram based questions also will be there. So a diagram will be there, labeling will be there, and based on the labeling there will be questions. So let us get familiarized with section C, and we will solve tomorrow one more paper before we proceed with what we call model papers I will give. So during your vacation, winter break, you solve them and keep posting the scores. Okay, with that, when you come back in November, you will be perfect. As far as theory is concerned, straight away I will take you to lab and we will finish the practical part of it. So that whatever you have studied in theory, when you do the practicals, you are very happy, you are comfortable. Okay. So with that note, we will go to section C, question number 49. As I said, it is based on case based question. So a text is given, one paragraph is given as you are seeing. Based on that, questions will be there. Okay. So what is that paragraph? Our favorites, Whittaker. Whittaker proposed 5 kingdom classification. The kingdoms defined by him were named Monera, Protista, fungi, plantae and animalia. Normally we say plants and animals, no? Here these are Latin words, plantae and animalia. The main criteria for classification used by him include cell structure, body organization, mode of nutrition, reproduction and phylogenetic relationship. Phylogeny is the study of ancestral organisms. And what is the relationship between the past organisms that were living once, and the present organisms? That's phylogeny. So the 3 domain system has also been proposed that divides the kingdom Monera into 2 domains, means areas, leaving the remaining eukaryotic kingdoms in the 3rd domain, and thereby a 6 kingdom classification. So if you recall from your memory, we talked about 2 kingdom to begin with: kingdom plantae, kingdom animalia. Then 3 kingdom, because there were something like fungi, something like bacteria which were not included. Then we talked about 3 kingdom, then 4 kingdom, 5 kingdom, and finally the 6th kingdom. So earlier classification systems include bacteria, blue-green algae, fungi, mosses, ferns, okay, and gymnosperms and angiosperms under plants. So the character that unified this whole kingdom was that all the organisms included had a cell wall in their cells. So basic criteria is cell wall. So this is the paragraph that he has given. So you need to go through the paragraph and if possible with pencil underline some sentences which you felt important and may give clue for the questions that are about to come. Like another name of cyanobacteria: A. golden algae, B. protists, C. slime molds, D. of course you know that is the answer, blue green algae, isn't it? Cyanobacteria. Then question 50. Study the table given below and fill ABC. ABC intentionally he leaves you. So characters and kingdom. Now characters, under characters, cell type, cell wall, nuclear membrane and A. Under kingdom he is giving prokaryotic, then non-cellulozoic, which is polysaccharide plus amino acid, absent cellular, and eukaryotic, present in some, B, and cellular. C, under C, present with C is the fill in the blanks to be filled in, present with chitin, present multicellular and loose tissue. Now here if you see, look at that, he is giving you again the choices. A should be body organization, B should be eukaryotic, C should be present, like that. Now if you go through the choices, you will understand that it is A, body organization, B, eukaryotic, and C is the present. Okay, just fit in these answers in the table. Under characters, A, body organization, and B, eukaryotic. Where is the B here? Say eukaryotic. And C is present. Okay. So if you see the first line, cell type, prokaryotic, eukaryotic, and C is present. What is present? We are referring to the cell wall. Okay. Next, question 51. Linnaeus used which kingdom of classification? Natural system, asexual, phylogenetic, artificial system. All of you know it is artificial system. Next, 52. These are the questions you should focus on. Okay, assertion and reasoning. Both will be statements. You need to read both the statements carefully, and first you must understand whether the statements are true or false. This is the first thing that you have to do. Whether statement, assertion, is it true or false? Similarly, whether reasoning, is it true or not? So first priority is check whether assertion is true or false. Second, check whether reasoning is true or false, right? Third, is there any relationship? Whether reasoning is the correct explanation for assertion or not. Fourth, is it not? Reasoning is not the correct explanation of assertion. These four things you must do. Then it is easy for you to answer. Okay. What is the assertion statement here? The green plants had a cellulozoic cell wall. Is it true or false? Cellulose. Next, reason. Kingdom Protista has brought together Chlamydomonas, chlorella with Paramecium and amoeba. Now you just see whether statements are correct or not. Anybody can help? Yeah, anyone among you? First one, is assertion true? The green plants had cellulozoic cell wall. Is it true or false? Green plants cell wall is made up of cellulose. That is the meaning. Cell wall of all the green plants are made up of cellulose. Is it true or false?
Yes, sir.
True. So statement A is true. Now what about the next one? Kingdom Protista. Kingdom Protista. Is it true or false? What is the question? Kingdom Protista has brought together Chlamydomonas, unicellular organism, Chlorella, algae, Paramecium, and amoeba. All these are included under Kingdom Protista. All unicellular organisms.
Yes, sir.
Correct. So that means we have come to a conclusion that both the statements are correct. Assertion also correct, reason also correct. But is there any connection between the two? One is talking about the well-developed green plants, Kingdom Plantae. Another is talking lowest category, Kingdom Protista. Is there any link between the two?
No, sir.
No. So this is what you have to do. So that means statement A is correct, statement R also correct, but R is not the correct explanation for A. Correct, no? So option is B. Option is B. Both A and R are true, but R is not the correct explanation of A. I hope you are convinced. This is how you have to answer such type of questions, assertion and reasoning. Right. Now we move on to question 53. Which of the following is incorrect match? Match the following. A. Plantae, autotrophic, photosynthetic. B. Animalia, heterotrophic, correct. C. Fungi, how can it be autotrophic and heterotrophic? Fungi doesn't have chlorophyll. It cannot undergo photosynthesis. So automatically you know by reading C, option C, you know that should be the answer. Why? Incorrect match. He is asking which of the following is incorrect, means not correct. Not correct is C. And let's see D also. What is the D? Monera, autotrophic, chemosynthetic, that we have studied. Let us allow Naveen Gowda. Is the room locked? Ramlinga? Let me check. Yes.
Yes, sir. It is locked.
Yeah, okay. I opened. Right, Naveen Gowda, let him come. Okay. Now we move on to question number 54. Which of the following statement is, again, is asking incorrect? 54. Now he is giving you a bit complicated one. What is that? He has made statements 1, 2, 3, 4. Now he is asking you pick up the incorrect one out of that. All prokaryotic organisms were grouped together under Kingdom Monera. Is it true? All prokaryotic organisms
The group under which
all prokaryotic organisms were grouped together. Prokaryotes means nucleus is not clear, under Kingdom Monera. Correct now? Second, Chlorella is placed into the plant kingdom. That is wrong. Chlorella is algae. Plant kingdom. Okay. Next, the unicellular eukaryotic organisms were placed in Kingdom Protista. This is correct. Unicellular eukaryotic. Next, Paramecium and amoeba were earlier placed in the animal kingdom as they contain a cell wall. Is it so? Is there any cell wall in Paramecium and amoeba?
no, sir.
No. So which are the statements that are wrong? 2 and 4. Where is the 2 and 4? B. B is there. He has given ulta in fact. 4 and 2. Okay. So that should be the incorrect statements. Now we go to question number 55, diagram based. Okay. The type of estivation, shown in the diagram below is, what is estivation? Anybody? Ramling, can you help us?
Sir, the way the arrangement is done.
What arrangement?
Of petals.
Petals, sir.
Petals. Is it only petals, Ramling?
Sepals and petals.
Sepals and petals, estivation. Yeah. So the way sepals and petals are arranged in a flower, isn't it? Estivation. And what are the choices? Is it twisted, valvate, waxillary, imbricate? Now if you see, there is a clue in the diagram. Sepals and petals, Ramling. And based on the clue that Ramling is getting, the answer should be C, waxillary. Okay? It can't be imbricate, it can't be valvate, it can't be twisted. So left out one is waxillary. Okay? Now we move on to question number 56. And in fact, if you recollect from your memory why it should be waxillary, it is a mode of estivation in which one large upper petal, you can see the large upper petal, background one big petal is there now. Red one, petals are colorful, Ramling says. One big petal is there? Yes, Ramling?
Yes.
And then two covers are there, smaller ones, and then two still smaller ones. That means it is arrangement is 1 plus 2 plus 2. And the last two one, Ramling can see the small petals, yellow reddish ones, they are joined together. That is the clue I said for Ramling, why it should be waxillary. First thing, by looking at the diagram, Ramling knows the arrangement of petals is 1 plus 2 plus 2. One big petal, within that two medium sized petals which are not joined together, and then two smaller petals which are joined together. So Ramling writes 1 plus 2 plus 2 and he puts the bracket for the last two, means they are joined together. And such estivation, Ramling knows, is waxillary. Correct now? Next, we move on to 56. Basophils. Help in the body defense. Any idea what are basophils? Any idea basophils? Yes, all are silent.
Sir, phagocytosis
Yes. What is that phagocytosis?
is the process
Ah. Hmm. Yeah, process of Ramling, you must understand. So many answers will be given by Google Baba.
Sir, throwing out of this pathogens and all, any bacteria.
Basically, it is swallowing, isn't it? Like Kumbhakarna, any pathogen that gets inside our body, what these basophils will do? They will perform a function called phagocytosis, means they eat away. They eat away the thing. And then in the process, what they do? They produce two proteins, histamine and serotonin. And this production of histamine and serotonin will make that particular part to swell. We say inflammation. Inflammation means swelling. Okay? And heparin of course, prevents blood clotting. Okay, so basophils are responsible for inflammatory reactions during a immune response. We can say they are type of WBC, right? Basophils are type of WBC. So what are the choices that we have got? Heparin formation for preventing thrombosis. Thrombosis is blood, oozing of the blood. And how, whenever we get injured, like in our day-to-day life, many times we get injured and the blood starts flowing out of our body. But it doesn't continue. If it continues, what happens, Ramling? We will be out, isn't it? But luckily, thanks to God, thanks to our blood constitution, particularly platelets. So the platelets will come onto the surface of the injured area and form a network. You remember thrombin, prothrombin, try to recollect. And network of that will make the blood to clot. So after some time, from the injured area, bleeding will stop. Okay, and thanks to this heparin. Then inhibit allergies. Many times whenever we are allergic to a particular substance, we start sneezing the moment we go to that area. Like for some people, dust allergy will be there. Ask all our Bijapur boys, they cannot come to city, isn't it? They cannot come to any road for that matter. It is namesake city. Go to any road, at least you get 10 kg free dust, free of cost. Okay, that is the worst condition in our so-called Bijapur city, right? And many of us are becoming allergic to the dust. And sometimes some people will be allergic to pollen grains. This particularly Congress grass, Partenium. And some people will be allergic to spiders. They don't like Spider-Man, isn't it? So this inhibits allergy. Okay, basophils. Then phagocytosis, just now I said, eating of the pathogen, just like Kumbhakarna. Okay, phagocytosis of pathogens. Pathogens are organisms that cause diseases. And all of this. So Ramling, obviously answer is D, all of this, isn't it? Then we move to question number 57. Which
Sir, something about mast cells.
mast cells. These are also the same. Mast cells are also type of WBC, white blood cells, and they also help in allergic ones. Okay, inflammatory reactions. Whenever a person falls or person gets injured, that area, injured area gets a swelling. We say edema, accumulation of water in that area. And you must have seen, as a home remedy, your mummy will be telling you to put some salt in a cloth and just make it warm and put in that area. Of course, if there is no bleeding, only swelling is there. Then immediately, because of so because of that, the moment we apply salt, immediately whatever swelling is there will come down. Similarly, whenever you are playing hockey, you get injured and there is a swelling. So whenever there is a swelling while playing hockey or football, you get injury, and what you do normally, all senior school boys, you put some ice, isn't it? Ice pack. So the edema comes off. So basically these are the things that will be done because of the muscles. Then which is not, question number 57, which one is not a part of Golgi complex or Golgi body? Cisternae. A. Cisternae, try to recollect those tube-like structures, no? Small tubules, glycosomes, Tubules, yes, part of Golgi. Vesicles, small round bubbles, they are part of Golgi complex. So which one is not? Obviously B, glycosomes. So Golgi complex or Golgi body consists of tubules, small tubes, spherical bubble-like vesicles, whereas glycosome is not present in the Golgi complex. Now we come to 58. Arachidonic acid has. Now here you need to remember the formula here, but most of the time I believe such questions may not come, but see he has given in the mark this one. So 19 carbon atoms, 1 carbon atom, 16 carbon atoms, 20 carbon atoms. Okay. So the formula, if you recollect from your memory, it is C20 H32O2. So we are saying C20, that means answer should be D, 20 carbon atoms. So arachidonic acid has 20 carbon atoms including the carboxyl carbon. So the molecular formula is that C20 H32O2. And in case you are doubtful about this, anyhow you have got a choice. So in the choice you just leave it, attempt other ones, right? But don't lose mark. That is our intention. Next, the most recent and accepted model of plasma membrane is, of course, this within seconds you will answer. Answer is B, fluid mosaic model. And who proposed this? Two scientists, very famous, Singer and Nicholson. So fluid mosaic model is the most recent and accepted model of the cell membrane or plasma membrane, and this model was proposed by Singer and Nicholson in 1972. So the quasi-fluid nature of lipid enables the lateral movement of proteins within the overall bilayer. If you recollect from your memory, you understand that bilipid layer, 2 layers of lipids will be there, and in between proteins are embedded. So that's how this model has got the name fluid mosaic model. Next we come to the last one. Nucleic acids are serve as, of course we know nucleic acids are 2, DNA and RNA, and these are present inside the chromosomes. Chromosomes are present inside the nucleus. So obviously the answer should be B, genetic material. So DNA and RNA are genetic materials. Why genetic materials? DNA consists of genes. Portion of DNA is gene, and genes code for proteins. And who is responsible for protein synthesis? It is RNA. So since proteins are responsible for our characters, okay, so whatever characters we display, we exhibit, is because of formation of varieties of proteins, and that proteins are synthesized because of RNA, right? And the DNA is responsible for having genes which decide what type of proteins are to be synthesized. Hence nucleic acids serve as genetic material. Okay, so we have completed this paper today. I will post one more paper tomorrow, go through it, and then we will discuss here in this form tomorrow. Until then, take care. Whatever doubts you have got, please post it in our WhatsApp group, right? Take care. Bye.